Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Oshi Season 2, Episode 10. And I gotta say, after it skipped a week for a break, right? So, but the ending of the last one, how it just Aqua showed that I forgot the guy's name though, but he was the actor who played the lead Tokyo Blade in the play Tokyo Blade, and just the big reveal that they both share the same father, making them half brothers. I'm like, really? After the epic conclusion of this whole play arc of Tokyo Blade, right? And now at the end it just throws in the wrench of, oh, now the DNA shows that I'll get his name in a second, but the actor who plays Tokyo Blade is his half brother. They both share the same father. So now, getting with this, now they're discussing it, right? Which they don't want to discuss in the bar, so they discuss it back at his home, taking the director home with them. I let him just sleep it off on the bed. And so Aqua's telling him about this father, and he shows him the picture of him and this other woman who was also in the entertainment business as well, and it shows them that they both died a double suicide. And the moment I'm like, I heard about that, and then Aqua's reaction, I'm like, damn, so this whole time it was his father died along with the woman that had his half brother, double suicide. And this whole time, but Aqua is like, his whole time for planning for revenge is all in vain. Has all been in vain for him, because if he's dead, where's his revenge gonna go to now? Now, one thing I would say though, it says he shows it as a report though, but I don't know the full thing on the report though. Now, it gets me thinking though. Now, is this the real father? Now, I don't think that's not his father, because after all this time, I don't think they made it that easy. Oh, this is his father now. Now, of course, the DNA test, because it said it was 99.8% that it was his half brother. So, but what do I think though? Is he really the guy who was really his father, or do they have to pay somebody to fake fake this article or whatever, or to, oh, I don't know, like they pull it like in the beginning of Eraser, like in the beginning of Eraser where Arnold swaps out the two witnesses for other corpses they pulled from the morgue. I don't know, like they do like a swap-roo, for a double suicide. I don't know though, but I don't think that's the real father, because Aqua. Here's the thing: a lot of time in animes, right, the children usually take on some of the characteristics like appearances. Like if one person has if one parent has a certain basically say hair color, right, and here's a perfect example. Take Moroha, for instance, from Yashahime, right? She's the daughter of Inuyasha. But she has black hair like her mother Kagome, right? Not the silver hair. What I'm getting at is that Aqua and Ruby have blonde hair. So obviously they didn't get it from their mother Ai, who had the purple hair. So the guy in the photo, who supposedly said that it was his father, is not a blonde. I'm betting it's someone else who was a blonde. That's why I'm thinking who was the real father. Because like I said, you see this a lot in animes when the parents have kids and they get a certain hair color or eye color from the parents. These distinctive characteristics. Okay, let's speak of Yashahime. Okay, Toa, she has her father's white hair. And more of his pale skin, more than her sister Setsuna does. Setsuna has the black hair like her mother Rin, right? But she has more of the characteristics, more of the emotional, cold, emotionalist like she gets from her father's Sesshomaru, and Toa gets more of the kind gentleness persona from her mother Rin. Doesn't talk about characteristics like that though. So I'm betting the guy in the photo is not the father. That's what I'm thinking. Because I think of the father as blonde because the two twins are blonde. Aqua and Ruby are. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's a false statement, or it's like some kind of docked report. I don't know. It has to be something like that though. But maybe I'm wrong though, because you got the DNA test saying that this guy, 99.8% test is saying his Aqua's half brother. But thankfully, they didn't go too long in this episode on this subject. It lasted about the first 5 minutes or so. So because the rest of the episode, it focuses more on because Ruby, she's been taking the back seat for most of the season because of the whole play arc, of Tokyo Blade, of the play, right? Because so they've been mostly focused on that along with the author and them rehearsing, and Aqua's emotions of being happy, when showing emotion, right? And Ruby's been pushed more in the back burner because of this arc, right? Well, now that the story arc of the play is now coming to an end now focusing with Ruby and with her band with Kana and Mochin, Memchim. If I recall, that was her name. Yes. So now they're focusing on them now, on their band. They're trying to get a lot of viewers and subscribers on YouTube and stuff, right? And the mem. I'll just call it mem because I know it's like mem then a dash with the other part though. So I'll say call it mem for a second for now. But Mem was explaining, hey, even when someone who has 15 or 20,000 so viewers, are part of that that 0.1%, because they can barely get over 1,000 on YouTube, which I kind of call myself in this situation. I currently right now has 15.8K subscribers, and I got that done within 11 years now on being on YouTube, And to me, I'm quite proud of that, I didn't think it would not last from the beginning. But you know what? 15.8K subscribers in 11 years doing this. I'm quite proud of that. I don't expect to make it 1 million. I don't expect that, like I said to myself. I don't expect it to make it 1 million, though. But I'm just get as much as I can for doing what I do, So you got that, and then more on talking about because now with Ruby, because most of this focus on Ruby now, and she is recalling her past life back when she was that sick kid in the hospital, right? And she remembered her doctor, who is now in Aqua's body, that when she's now Ruby, she was calling that hospital to say where that doctor went to, and he said that he went missing. So she's thinking, either he moved far away or he died. Either way, she was thinking, hey, what? I hope he's looking down on me, So she was thinking about that, thinking about him still. And now they come up now up to here. They have to come up with an original song now. An original song, and they turn to this guy who's a star in making songs for bands, right? And they say that this guy's in his 40s, I think, and he's been in a kind of a down the dumps because, this guy has done so many songs for how many years, how does he think of to make up a new one, right? Well, to me, to me personally, I couldn't think of what kind of a song for me to think of, because how many songs have come up for how many decades, and how many expected me to make an original, right? If I tried to make a song, someone will say, "Oh, you ripped it off from this, or you took it from this and that," Well, hey, this is where I thought came to mind. I didn't think about ripping off anybody. That's why I don't try to do songs. Don't do songs, So, but he's been thinking like that. It's like, hey, okay, yeah, so many years doing all these songs. What can you do now? And so when he sees the message of Ruby that she posted to him, that kind of reignited that spark in him, right? When she sees when she's watching Ruby's video, say, "Hey, I know you're busy, but I look forward to it." It just kind of like just jumpstarted. It just re-jumpstarted his brain, and he's gonna puts his hair in a ponytail and says, "Hey, you know what? Let's do it now. Let's do it." And then it cuts back to that hospital where the two of them were originally from before they were reincarnated. It cuts back to the hospital. We see this child figure with white hair. I don't know what that's about, though. They always leave it on with certain cliffhangers like that at the end of each episode, sometimes. But overall, it was a really great episode. I'm glad that Ruby's getting back into the spotlight now, focusing on her band and with the songs and stuff, right? Of course, there was another attempt where they tried to make a video to show what their rooms look like, with all the expensive stuff that Kana had, to show off to earn more points. And of course, the beginning with the reveal about the father. But to me personally, I don't think that's not Aqua's father. Even though the guy, his half brother, said they share the same father. Even though it's in the reports as double suicide, I don't think that's the father. I don't think that's Aqua's father. Because, like I said before, with certain characteristics, how they look like their parents in a way. I don't think that's not the father. Although I say it was quite, all of a sudden they revealed who the father is, as they're discussing at the beginning, like they did the last episode, though. But we're discussing their half brothers. But to me, I don't think that's the father. I think it probably that a report or something has been docked, tampered with, or someone bribed to make a fake report about it. I don't know. But to me, I don't think that's not the father. So, that's just me, though. So, maybe I'll be wrong, though. So, who knows. And this is episode 10, so I got a couple more episodes to go. And maybe it'll eventually lead to a season 3. So, maybe we'll see on that, though. See how the last few episodes will go, though. So, but anyway, that's episode 10 of season 2 of Oshi no Ko. Or I would probably say episode 21, I would think, overall. But yeah, a great episode of both with Ruby and the whole thing with the father thing. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more on the next episode of Failure Frame, and we'll see you next time. Later.